The nation's power sector is getting a major boost as the federal government and other key players join hands to raise finance to develop the needed infrastructure. About $900 billion is required to show up power in the next 5 years. Our correspondent Chukwuma Omekusi has this report.
Vice President Namadi Sambo, who also chairs the National Council on Privatization, representing the president, said the gathering was an indication of the confidence the federal government continues to repose in the private sector. He reiterated that a substantial amount is still required, hence the need to brainstorm.
The energy sector alone needs an infusion of about $900 billion during this period. Of this, a significant percentage is expected to come from the private sector. The power sector alone needs about $10 billion for capex of generation and distribution companies in the next few years to enable us add 5,000 megawatts to the national grid.
Minister of Power and that of Industries, Trade and Investment recall that they have been here severally. But this day is different because it shows that though the private sector has taken over, government remains undeterred in the effort to make power to be steady in the country.
I am optimistic that this conference will facilitate the deals and engagements needed to adequately fund the sector to achieve Mr. President's transformation agenda on power.
At present, Nigeria produces only a tenth of the power demand. Even if we produce 40,000 megawatts of power, the implementation of the new industrial revolution plan will at least increase the demand of power significantly.
The Minister of Finance gave a background of the economic growth in Nigeria and assured that the returns in the future will be greater than the last years.
We have strengthened power market intermediaries such as the bulk trader with sufficient working capital to ensure its solvency and credit worthiness based on the payment risk exposure posed by each of the discos. NBET is now cash-backed with over $750 million in financing to help stimulate greater private investments in the sector, guaranteeing monthly payments to the generation companies in the unexpected event of distribution company non-payment. Please note that I said in the unexpected event.
Goodwill messages poured in from heads of a delegation from different countries and financial institutions. Over 300 participants are involved in the Power Sector Investors Conference. The hope here is that they will come up with a well-articulated master plan that can give Nigerians a steady power supply. Nigerians are anxiously waiting. Chukwuma Omekusi, Channels Television News.